At a time when many jails across the country and state are dealing with overcrowding, Noble County's facilities only about half full. News Channel 15's Sara Wagner talked to the sheriff today about the low numbers and the reasons behind them.
When the Noble County Jail was built here about 20 years ago, leaders chose to make it 4 times the size of the old facility to deal with overcrowding. Today, that's no longer a problem, and the sheriff says that's a positive. The Noble County Jail has 4 blocks full of cells just like this one. It can house up to 263 inmates, but its numbers the last few years haven't come close to that.
The last year we've been in the hundreds, low hundreds, right around 100. The year before that we were probably about 150, maybe for our average daily.
Noble County Sheriff Doug Harp says inmates average around a 26-day stay in this facility. Last July, Indiana implemented new sentencing guidelines in part to help reduce the prison population. Harp says that change, paired with a revamp of community corrections, led to the drop in numbers.
There's a lot of other programs that are going on in our community that have kept people out of jail.
While there are a lot more empty beds, Harp says there are still people in every block.
From a tax base, I mean, we've got the same amount of lights and utilities that we did before. The operating cost hasn't went up.
And having the extra space helps keep the peace.
When people are overcrowded, you're more apt to have fights in the blocks and things like that, problems between offenders and its staff.
The Department of Corrections gives the county $35 a day per inmate, even though that revenue is down significantly. Harp says the jail can't cut operational costs.
You've got certain positions within the jail that you have to man 24/7. You have to have people in those critical positions, so it doesn't really allow you to reduce our current staffing levels at all.
There is a chance other counties with overcrowding could use some of the empty beds here. The sheriff says one county has already reached out about the idea. Reporting in Noble County, Sara Wagner, News Channel 15.